Good morning, everyone. How are you going? How's this rain? I'm over the rain, I'd say. My lawn's grown again, like it was only mowed 2 weeks ago, and now it needs mowing again. Necklace. So just everything's growing, even the weeds. It's good when you have rain, don't get me wrong. I love the rain, but I think I'm over it now. Anyway, after that, my name's Suzie, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and I live in the suburbs of Brisbane. So if you don't have a demonstrator and you need some products or you need a catalogue, please contact me. All my information is below in the More box. You won't find the product that I'm using in the More box because it doesn't come out until the 7th of January. So, but we have some exciting things coming up. So there is last chance products. So if you go into my website, you can look at the products they're just going out. Once they've gone, they've gone, and some of them are 50% off. So if you're a demonstrator and you get 20% off plus the 50, so you'd be getting 70% off whatever it is you buy. And that's a good thing about being a demonstrator, is you get the little perks. Hi Elizabeth, how you going? So I have to put my glasses on to see. It's hot. Okay, here it's warm, but it has been raining on and off this morning. At one stage I thought it might have been the fan, but it wasn't. It was the rain. So, although it didn't rain yesterday, it was quite nice yesterday. I went over and saw my son at his workshop, and that was nice. So it didn't rain yesterday. Well, not here anyway, not in Dakaban. It might have done in other places, which I gather by the news it did. Brisbane itself got a lot of rain, and the cricket got cancelled. So there we go. So 39, and then tomorrow's 20. The weather's a little bit sort of iffy, isn't it? You never know. Anyway, we'll talk about what's going on. So you might know that we got the Celebrations catalogue. So what happens with Celebration, for those that don't know, is if you spend $100, you get a free product, and you get to choose it, whatever's in this Celebration catalogue. So if you buy $200 worth of stuff, then you'll end up with about 4, maybe 5 free products out of this catalogue. So I'll just go down to the desk a moment. There we go. So, yeah, our new catalogue comes out on the 7th of January, and there is some beautiful things in there, absolutely gorgeous. And that will come out. But if you can't wait for the 7th of January, because I can't show you inside it, you can become a hobby demonstrator or a demonstrator. You don't have to do what I do, and just buy for yourself, or if you have some friends who craft, you take orders from them too. So and you get 20% off your order. So who doesn't like a good deal and get things cheaper? So I'll put these away now, the celebration and the new catalogue, because I can't show you inside of them. And I'm going croaky again, aren't I? Just let me take a sip. Oh, I don't think it makes much difference, but so we're playing a game with delightful wishes. It's absolutely beautiful. On the weekend, I was playing with a couple of ways of doing it, and we've got 3D embossing folder, but it's one that was in a set of 3, and it looks like it's got flowers on it. So I thought that'd be apt. So we're going to start with our paper, and I'm using the pumpkin pie. Oh, pecan pie. So I'm going to use that, and I'll just cut a piece out for our card base. Now my card bases are all the same, unless I'm doing a fun fold or something that I can't pick it up. Unless I'm doing a fun fold or something, and it needs to be a different size. So they're always 5 3/4 by 8. So see, our trimmer has an extending arm, so it goes right up to 17 inches. So, but we only need 8 today. But if you're dealing with a big piece of paper, you've got up to the 17 inches. And it's good because it's got, you can see through here for a start when you're trying to line it up. But it also has the numbers down in the middle and down the bottom. So I want the card base, and then I want a piece to emboss. So I'm going to do 5 1/2. I've probably done this wrong way around, by 3 3/4. I should have done it the other way, but it really doesn't matter. I'm going to put that down for a moment, and we're going to emboss. So I'm going to bring the big emboss machine down. So because it is a 3D, because it's a 3D, we just need our number 1 and our grey plate. So we'll get the embossing folder, and see it's got a line in the front, so you can line it up. It's like little flowers. So our white plate, which is number 1, 3D embossing folder with your paper in, and your grey plate, and then just put it through. Now whatever you do, don't bring it back through, because when you bring it back through, you'll end up ruining your embossing folder. It'll end up like a duck's beak. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Some people say, yes, you can do it, and others say, no, don't do it. So just to be on the safe side, I don't do it. So I'm going to fold this in half to make our card. And I'm going to take my bone folder I had it a moment ago. Why is it? There it goes. Things disappear. So give it a good crease. Now we want a piece for our, I've got stuff everywhere. Piece for our insert. Okay, so we'll put that aside. I've got my crystals. So see, have my crystals. So leave those on my desk. So we've done this. Wherever the folder went, we'll sort it out later. So this is going to go on here like this, and it's going to have a little border around it. So we can put that on there now. Let's see how good I do with the glue today. One of them I took the lid off. Oops. I took the lid off it, and it had all the glue inside the top here, so it wouldn't work. So when you're doing your piece that has been embossed, see all the little cracks? Because the fibres spread. So you always need to put on a bit more ink than you would normally for it to stick. Okay. Now, as you know, I don't do straight, so that's why I use Tombow, because it gives me that little bit of wriggle room so that I can get it straight. So I wanted to showcase this new product that we've got. Now, it's got some gorgeous papers in it. If you haven't if you haven't seen them, it's a set and it comes with two papers. So it comes with these. I'll show you. Absolutely stunning paper set. So you've got this one. you've got this one that you can cut your flowers out. And I did start one, that one there. Then you've got it with the pool party. That comes the rain again. So they're absolutely gorgeous, the gingham. And they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then you've got this, it comes with vellum. Now, who doesn't love vellum? Does it? It runs out. Oh, mine seems to be sticking. Now, the last one I did, we used some vellum, we used the gingham. But today, I want to showcase this one. Isn't it gorgeous? Just beautiful. I think you can cut those out with the dies. So let's have a look. Where are my dies? Okay, I had them out here. I'll come across them. So that's our vellum. So what I want to do now is I'm going to use a Spotlight in Nature. Whatever you do, don't get rid of this one. It's absolutely stunning for using the circles. And you've got two lots of circles in there. So you've got that one. And then you've got this one. So whatever you want, you've got the size and the pattern. So what I want to do now is I want a piece of white and I want a piece of this. I'm gonna, as much as it takes to do it, I'm gonna have to cut into it. So I usually cut it in half, just about. So there we go. And then I want it, so I want the big one out of this. I think I'll cut it about there, should be enough. My fingers aren't working today, are they? And I want a white piece, which I should have already cut. For that one. So we'll have to get our big emboss because this won't fit through the mini. So here we go again. So this time we've got our number 1 plate, our number 2 plate, and one number 3 plate. Now I keep using it, see how it is. I keep using it until it falls apart. So I'm going to pick what I want. So those 3 flowers there and some of these other ones I think will be quite nice. So then we'll put it through. Don't worry about that clump. It's just it going over the dye. So now we have a beautiful, beautiful piece of vellum cut out. So I don't think we're going to be able to use that for anything else unless it's just unless you just want a little flower or something out of it. Then you can fussy cut it. So now I want this second one. Mr. Deeks is in his box in the lounge room. He was here before, but he went. You bang it on the side of your desk. Usually it gets all the dyes out. Excuse me. There's a few left in there. I'll get them out before I put it away. Always get the bits out of your dyes, because otherwise it won't cut properly. I don't know what's with my glue at all, Elizabeth. I might have to buy another one. So we've got a circle there, and I want to put our vellum in there like that. So we've got a couple of things that need poking out there. So you just get your poker tool and poke them out. This is fabulous. It gets to all your bits and pieces, and use it with your gems. You can use it with anything really. It helps as a tool. Now, this is what I've got. I might have to do another flower. So this is the twig that is in the die set. So I want to put that twig somewhere there. Then I want to put these flowers. And I want another one for there. So using the different pieces in the set to showcase all that you can do with it. So I've got my big dies over here somewhere. Not dies. So I want the flower. So we'll get that one. And this one. And you don't have to do them in the colours that I do them in. So I did it in Lemon Holly, and Daffodil Delight. So we need some paper, some white paper, and because it is polymer stamp, we really should use our mat. I'll put that there for a minute. That's our top flower, and this is our other flower. So I'm going to take our flower, and I'm going to take our other one. Now, there's a bit here that pokes out, and it pokes out on the other side. So that's where you want to get your top part. I might stamp it off and then do it. Stamp it off. And do that. Oh, that turned out not too bad this time. Getting better at this stamping. Only the big flower now I need to sort out. So I'll put those away before I put my fingers in them, as normal. So I'm going to cut these out. We'll get rid of that. So we'll clean the stamps as we go. So my Stampin' Scrub and Stampin' Mist. Just put a couple of squirts on it. This side with the raindrops is for the mist, and the other side is drying, which I will have to probably give them a wash. Probably got a lot of ink in there. So that's that done. Now I'm going to have to cut these out. So I'm just going to bring the mini down because they're only small. So I want number 1 plate, number 2 plate in that. I'm going to take this die to cut them out. So there's 2 little bumps. Bumps in here. I'm going to cut those off. So you've just got to line those 2 little ones up. I'll use some washi tape. And then we'll cut that out. This mini, I love it. It's just so handy when you don't need to use the big one. Now, watch when you take your tape off. Sometimes it can take a piece of the flower with it. So just be careful. Now again, there's that on each end that is bigger, like a big sticky out bit. So you just need to line those two up. Oops, wrong way. And thank you. It is such a gorgeous set, if you're thinking about it. I got the whole suite. Excuse me. That was one of the things I wanted as soon as I saw it. And while I've got the mini down here, put that there for now. Put this back in. Now, where'd you go? Oh. So you might be wondering what this piece is for. I did have a piece because I tried it when I thought it did flowers, but it actually doesn't. So this is my piece. And I might have to do this on the big one because it's it'll crease the paper, and I don't want to crease the paper. So I was quite surprised when I used it because I wanted to see what everything was like. So what I want to do is put it down the bottom here. And then we'll roll it through. Could have put it the other end. So this is what it does. Isn't it cute? There's a couple there that haven't come out. I'll fix that up after. So my idea with this, and we need to get a couple of bits out here. I'll just poke them out with my pokey tool. So it makes a pretty flower design. So then I thought I could put some yellow underneath it and it'll look like flowers. So I don't need that quite big a piece. So I can probably cut some off that. So I'm going to, whichever glue I can use. Oh, so there's another one. Where'd it go? I thought I saw another one that needed poking out, but I must be seeing things. So that's better. we got the wrong side. So now it looks like we've got yellow flowers. So, keep saying so, don't I? With this, excuse me, so we're going to put our vellum there. So I just need a little bit of glue, and I'm going to have Tombow because my other glue came and I got it, and I've made a mess of it. So we can do that. I just put a bit in the middle for that. And then we're going to put this on. And we're going to put that in the middle so it shows our pretty pattern up. And then we've got our tree, a twig, whatever you want to call it. So it's a tree. So I need my silicone mat. There. So I need my silicone mat. And I need my sponge. I must get a clip for it. One would think I'd have one somewhere, but I haven't. So putting a bit of Tombow on there. I'm just going to put a bit on here. Well, actually, I might do it the other way. I might put this down first and then put my flower. That's probably the easier way. And then we get our flower, and we just want a little bit in the middle of it. So just a dab. We'll put him up there. Get another one. And just a dab on there. I'll show you what I started later on doing. It was between two different designs using the flower. So then we're going to put a little flower there. So there we are so far. Now, there's a little, these are the middles of the flower, but I think I might put the diamantes or something on the middle of the flowers. So now we want, that's our inside, so that will go inside there, and I'll put this other little flower there, something like that. So I want a bit of green. Yeah, and I can never find what I want. I've got this big tub here that has lots of things in it. I just want a bit of green, that's all. Blue. Does anybody else have a box of bits and pieces like this? No. I'm going to have to go through it one day and throw stuff out because it just gets ridiculous. So I use pecan pie for the card base. And I just want a bit of green for some leaves. So this is shaded spruce. There you go. Got a little bit there. So this shaded spruce. So what I want to do is cut a couple of little leaves out for our tree. So oh, there it is. I was going to say, I thought there was a die for it. So again, we'll bring our mini down. One day I'll get all lined up. So we're just going to do 2 or 3 leaves, just to make our tree look a little bit more fuller. I'll do 4 because we've got 4 flowers. And we'll see how much we use. Because I might not like it once I've done it. Oh, it's really stuck. I'll do 1 more. And I'm glad I'm not going anywhere today. And the sound of that rain out there. So I just might have to do my ironing sitting there waiting for me. Okay, so there's our green. Oops, one more. Put that there. That back. and put our die away so we don't lose it. So we can sort of, what I was thinking of doing is get it under there a bit. So like that. That looks all right. So we just put a little bit of glue on there. Honest with you, this mat, the silicone mat, is just, it's your friend when you come to doing bits like this. And it just peels off when it's dry, so it's very easy to use. And when you're doing fine bits like this, and just dab them, probably can't see, just dab them with a bit of glue. We'll put one at the bottom. I don't think we need one at the top. Let's get a bit of glue. Dab it on. And we'll put that one there. So we've got a spare. That's okay. So that's done. I have to have a sip of coffee to stop me croaking, but it doesn't help. Okay, so we'll put our insert in. Ah, I've done it on the wrong side. What a goose. What a goose. It's the other way. The other side that wanted the glue on. Jeez. So that just sits on there. And just put it into place. And I'm just going to put that flower there. So a dab of glue. Now we need a sentiment. And what I thought I'd do was happy birthday. So you see the wishing. So it's wishing you a happy birthday, but I just want a happy birthday bit. I don't want the rest of it. So, mine a happy birthday. And a piece of white card. So I'll put that down on one of the lines on my glass mat. And if anybody's interested, this glass mat is still on. You can buy it. It went one time as a, you could get it when you joined. Then they got more of them, so you could use it. So I bought it then when we were allowed to. So I want there we go. Need to clean. I'll stamp. So put this away. There we go. Now I had the die. It's the only sentiment die in here. So I want happy birthday. Bring down the mini again. It's great for these little jobs. Cut that out. Oops. Moved it. Alright, let's see if we can do this without making a mess of it. So we've got that. Happy birthday. Then I'm going to put this back on. To get the end bit that's on there. So I'm going to stick that back. Because I don't want it moving. And we got happy birthday with the ends on it. Cute, hey? All right. So we've got happy birthday that we can put across here. So I'll get my mini dimensionals. Even these might be too big. Ooh, just right. Okay. So there we are for our happy birthday. We'll get some ribbon. This is the gold that comes with it, with the sweet. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that colour. And it just, because it's not thick, it just it ties a little bow. I need a bit more. So that ties the cutest little bow, and that's all we want. We don't want anything. Okay. Big and bulky. A tiny bow. Isn't it so cute? I'll get my ribbon scissors. So you know the way your ribbon is on your spool? That's the right way, the right side. Yep. Put a pin in it. That keeps it nicely tied up. And we need a glue dot. Now I save those ends of ribbon sometimes because they're handy to put under something to make it look like it's got a ribbon on it. Might put it down the bottom there. I'm going to put the glue dot there, and then I'm going to put the ribbon on the glue dot. There we go. I'll put a piece on top of that afterwards. It's got a bit of a fluffy edge on it where I wiped it off. So we want some glitter. We have got these cute little bees that are actually with the set. So can you see? The little tiny little beads they are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these little sparkly clear ones in my flowers. So I'm going to use them for the centre. Oh, I wanted to run away. So there we are. They're the centre. Now I want to take a big one, or a bigger one, and I'm going to put it just at the end of the happy birthday. That gives us 5, so we're not using an odd number. And might just put a butterfly on there, just because we can. Now, because it's so tiny, once again, I'm going to pick up the glue dough. I'm going to screw it, roll it into a ball. And then I'm going to pick one up on the back. Oops. And I'm going to put another one because we can't have an odd number. I mean an even number. Sorry. Duh. You've got to look for one that's on its back. And I might actually put it here so that it's going to get the flower for some pollen. I'll put this back on here. I've got some snowflakes, but I don't know where I'm going to use snowflakes. But that doesn't matter, we'll get them eventually. Maybe next Christmas. So now I'm going to put some Winker Stella on there. I love these. These are the druses. Aren't they gorgeous? Just look at the shine. Absolutely stunning they are. I get that I want to use them on every card, but we can't do that. Well, we can. We can do anything we want. So I'm going to put some Winker Stella on. And I'll put it on the inside too. Now we could put a sentiment in there. But But I'll leave it because I'm going to take it off and put another piece of paper over the top. So that's our card. Now I'll show you. I didn't finish it off, but I'll give you an idea of what I was going to do. So these flowers, so it doesn't matter if they're on the corner like that because you can tuck them under. So I did this fun fold. So, and I used the paper and a flap. And what I was going to do is put this here, this little one here with other leaves. I can use that and just tuck it under. And then I can use this one without the leaves. Put it that way. And tuck that under. So I was going to use it like that. Put the flowers on it. You can always cut the stem off and use that. See, that piece has got a flat piece as well, so you could put it underneath, something like that. So that was my other idea I had, using the flowers that I in paper to cut out. So that's our 2 cards, even though that one isn't finished. I'll come back up to the top when I can get room on that. Okay, I'm back. So I hope you like the cards that I did. So, and we've got the other cards. I should have showed you these. So these were this was the first one we did. So I cut the out in the paper. And then I did an insert like that. This was the one I did on Friday for a fun fold. And that just flips up like that. Now if you wanted, you could put another piece on there so you wouldn't see this piece here. But so that's fun fold. So those are the cards that we did with delightful wishes. So I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I won't be here, sorry. I have a luncheon date with the girls that used to come and do the gardening at where I worked. So, and the chatter group, and the garden group. So they're having a Christmas lunch. So they've invited me to the lunch because I used to be, well, just friendly with them. That's all they wanted. So we did, a few of them we became good friends. So I'm looking forward to doing that tomorrow. So I won't be here tomorrow at 10:30, but I will be back on Wednesday. My goodness, the days are going so fast, aren't they? It'll be Christmas before we know it. I hope you enjoy my content. If you could give me a like or a share if you've got friends that are crafty, or ring the notification bell and you'll know when I go live, which most of the times is 10:30 during the week, unless I have something on like tomorrow. All right, well, you have a wonderful day, and I hope the weather's nice where you are. It's nice where Elizabeth is. It's hot up there today. So enjoy your day, and I will see you on Wednesday. Take care. Bye.